Welcome to Study Guide Forum. Today we'll be looking at how to calculate um, resistance thermometer, how to calculate temperature using resistance thermometer. That is what we're going to do today. And we know that in resistance thermometer, the thermometric substance we have there is the resistance wire. And the physical property that we use in assessing the temperature of any liquid that we want is the fact that resistance of any wire varies with what change in temperature. As the resistance changes as temperature of the substance changes. So the relationship we normally use when we are solving this problem is what we have here. Where we have T, which stand for the temperature of the liquid. Arrow T stand for the temperature resistance at the temperature. That is the resistance at that temperature. I think it's not here. Resistance, that is resistance at temperature T. And then we have the RO is the what resistance at 0 degrees Celsius, and then R100 is the resistance at 100 degrees Celsius. So multiply by what? 100. So now we are going to use it to solve some problem. While we are doing this, I will encourage you to be patient enough to go through it so that you will be able to know how to handle some of the problems in this, because I'm going to show you two types of problem solving in regards to this. And this is the first one we're going to look at. In the question, it said that electrical resistance of a platinum wire at 0 degrees Celsius is 10 ohms and 12 ohms at 100 degrees Celsius. Calculate the temperature when the resistance is 11.2 ohms. So to do this thing, we need this our relationship here. We need this to get that done. So the resistance at 0, which is O, we have it to be what? 10 ohms. 10 ohms. Resistance at 100 degrees Celsius. 100 degrees Celsius, we have it to be what? 12 ohms. Now we need the resistance at that temperature we are looking for is what? 11.12 ohms. So we are going to substitute. Let's see what we can do from here. So by substituting, what we have here is the temperature in question. The temperature is equal to resistance at this temperature is 11.2 ohms. Subtract from resistance at 0 degrees Celsius, which is this, and then resistance at 100 degrees Celsius. Subtract from, okay, let's leave this as well. Subtract from there, 12 minus 0. Then we have times 100 over 1. So when we subtract, we will have 1.2 over what? 2 times 100 over 1. So what are we going to do next? The next thing we are going to do is to multiply through 1.2 multiplied by 100, we have 120 over 2. That means this will cancel. What we have here will be 60 degrees Celsius. That's 60 degrees Celsius. That's the temperature when the resistance wire records 11.2 ohms. Now we're going to solve another problem in regards to this. So in this one, say that the resistance of a platinum wire is 5.684 ohms at temperature of steam at 760 millimeter mercury and 5.24 ohms at temperature of melting ice. Calculate the resistance of the wire when the temperature is 70 degrees Celsius. So to calculate the resistance of the wire, remember we still need our our formula, which is this. So this is what we need to get the thing done. So where we have the temperature, the resistance, the temperature is what? 70 degrees Celsius. And what we're looking for now is the resistance at this temperature. We don't know it. Put question mark. And resistance at 100 degrees Celsius, we say is what? 5.684 ohms. And resistance at 0 says 5.24 ohms. So now we are going to substitute. We are going to substitute everything we have. So by doing so, we have T is for what? 70. Resistance at that temperature at 70 is unknown. Subtract from what? Resistance at 0 degrees Celsius all over resistance at 100 degrees Celsius minus resistance at 0 times 100 over 1. 100 over 1. So the next thing we are doing here, we are going to multiply. If we multiply that and then we cross multiply the other one, we have 70 over 5.684 minus 5.24 bracket equal to 100 bracket ROT and minus 5.24 bracket closes. So 5.684 minus 5.24, we will have times 0.444 equal to 100 at resistance at the temperature multiply by, when we multiply through, we have, multiplying this, we have 524. So the next thing we are going to do, if you multiply 70 multiply this, we have 70 multiply 0.444, what we have will be 31.08. 31.08 equal to 100 minus 524. So this crossing 52 minus 524 crossing the equality sign, that means they will add, it will add to this. If we add to that, we're going to have okay, we're going to have 555.08. This one is, let's try another. 555.08 equal to 100 RT. So so we are still on. We're going to do what now? When we divide, if we divide to making arrow to the temperature at that temperature, the resistance at that temperature, the substitute the formula we have divide by 100, that will give us 5.551 ohms. 1 ohms. That is the final answer. Thank you so much for coming this far. We'll encourage you to like, share, and then if you have any question, you can leave it as a comment, or you have anything you want us to know, you can leave it as a comment. And also, if you want to really talk to us directly, you can visit the description section of this channel. With that, there you will see our Facebook page. Then you can go there. There's also a number you can use to communicate to us. And also we encourage you to support us by what subscribing to our channel. Thank you so much.